Hello, this is Geeta from Nosh Detox here with Tatu, the Nosh chef nutritionist. Hi Tatu.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm good because I'm particularly happy. Today we're going to talk about weight loss and how to eat healthily for weight loss and how to menu plan in a day so that you're eating food that's helping and supporting your ideal weight. So one of the things that we wanted to discuss is that the whole philosophy in Nosh is based on that if you eat really, really well and you eat in the right portion sizes, you're guaranteed pretty much to reach your ideal weight. And I don't care what that weight is, it's just your ideal weight. So when we sit and have this conversation today, what we want to do is give you an idea of how we would go through a day having planned a healthy meal, which if you followed it, would lead you to your ideal weight in a painless manner. So Tatu, breakfast. I mean, what would you suggest for breakfast? I tend to have for breakfast blended green smoothies. So I will have mixed fruit. I may or may not chuck vegetables in it, but I will mix bananas, strawberries, berries. I'll put any green powder, like Nosh vitamins in them. And that's pretty much what I'll drink to start off my day. What would you do?
I am not a creature of habit, so I tend to switch and change. Sometimes I have protein-rich fruit smoothies where I might put some yogurt or some protein powder, maybe some almond milk, some nuts and seeds in there. Those ones are really good and I always make them with my flatmate. Sometimes I will have more along the lines of a vegetable smoothie, especially on a warmer day. And then I'll go down my green powder. When I do my fruit smoothies, I have my green powder as a shot on the side. And I must say, it's great stuff. And then if I'm feeling particularly like I have lots of time and quite inspired, I'll make my special Tatu porridge, which consists of a handful of rolled jumbo oats, preferably organic if you can get them, some crushed mixed nuts and some crushed mixed seeds, also maybe a tablespoon of flax seeds or linseeds if you've got them kicking about, a grated apple and a grated carrot. So you're seeing we're getting quite into the whole complete breakfast here. And then I'll soak it in a cold pressed apple juice overnight, and when I come in the morning it's ready to eat. You can warm it up if you like, or you can eat it just like that, and it's absolutely sublime, keeps you going all day.
Wow,
or I'll have
really,
eggs.
You'll have eggs. Eggs, I know. I do like, actually, eggs on toast, I have to say. I do that from time to time, but I only ever do it at the weekend because I don't do it in a time where I need my brain functioning in order to work.
No, I love to have scrambled eggs on a bed of spinach.
So that's what you would do to make a normal breakfast healthy. So scrambled eggs on spinach as opposed to on toast.
Yeah, spinach is great in the morning. Another really good thing to have in the morning, just to get those really good omega-3s going and some nice protein, is go down the seafood routes. You know, have maybe some steamed prawns with avocado, which is definitely one of my favourite. Not a sharing dish at all. Probably you need to eat it hiding underneath the table and nowhere near anybody else.
I am so vegetarian, I would die if I had to eat that. I think this is actually becoming a conversation about healthy breakfast, so I think we'll stay with that. My other healthy breakfast, when I'm really feeling lazy and I have 4 minutes and I know I want something and I'm not making a juice because I can't be bothered, is I'll take 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, plain chia seeds. I'll put them in oat milk. I'll let them soak while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, getting dressed, yelling at my children and all that. And if I have soaked almonds, I'll chuck them in as well. And sometimes I actually warm that up when it's cold, but that's what I eat for breakfast. There's huge amounts of protein in there. There's tryptophan to make you feel good. There's everything wonderful in there, and it's a complete meal. But very light, but really, really filling.
That sounds absolutely divine. I haven't tried that one. I think that will be one for tomorrow.
It's very good. And then also, but there's another version of yours, that cooked one, where you soak it overnight, where if you put just oat, nut, seeds, and some berries in it, and put oat milk, cover it, leave it at night. I'm all about the how fast can you do this and ignore it. That, by the time you come down in the morning, is a lovely thick mix. And there's something about having some thick food for breakfast, which is really quite nice.
Yeah, also that sort of mucus that comes off the oats and the flax seeds is really, really healing to the whole digestive tract. So you're definitely winning there.
But mucus is a really yucky word. Let's be clear about this.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel very...
Would you like to have some snot porridge
tomorrow
morning?
Disgusting. Oh, no, we're just not going to have that. So basically, what else we would do is, more healthy breakfast. Plates of fruit are fantastic for breakfast, but have them before you have anything else so that you're starting. I mean, I'm just inherently lazy, so if I've got fruit there, I will literally pop them in any form of blender, and sometimes I'll add milk, sometimes... The Nosh breakfast smoothie is fantastic. That was invented by my 11-year-old daughter, bizarrely, because she didn't want to have any fruit, and I was making her. So she chucked it in a blender, put some oats in, put some milk in, blended it, and this gorgeous pink concoction came up. So, of course, I added flaxseed to it, because it had all the omega-3 and, it makes your brain work. work. And that's essence, the Nosh breakfast smoothie. Another thing you could do is, if your bananas are going bad, is chuck them in the freezer at night. And if you take them in the morning out and blend them with pretty much anything, you feel like you're eating ice cream for breakfast, but it's really, really good for you.
I made a really delicious ice creamy tasting one the other day in the Nosh kitchens, and I must say, I can't remember who had it, but I'm very jealous of them. I froze some strawberries, I popped them in with some soaked almonds, some soaked dates, a bit of almond milk, and a couple of tablespoons of desiccated coconut. Wow, it was incredible. So delicious and full of nutrients, really, really full. You've got zinc from the strawberries going on there, really good for immune system and sexual health. You've got magnesium and tryptophan from the almonds, which is going to help with your sleep cycle, really help with your moods, also help you to calm down. It's just a winner. It's great.
Yeah, it really is. And if you're sitting somewhere and you're having to buy breakfast or you're travelling, one of the things to do is to really, really try and get rye bread, because at least if you can cut the gluten out of your morning, you've done a pretty good thing. So if you've got toast or you want toast, move to rye toast instead of normal wheat toast. If you want to actually take some kind of spread, I tend to vote for honey, Tatu. What do you think? I'm a big fan of having honey on toast because it's just got so much more goodness in it than a lot of jams and marmalades that we get.
Yeah, well, a lot of jams and marmalades have been cooked up for hours and hours and hours, so you're losing loads of all the nutrients and the vitamins and the minerals. Honey's great, especially if you can get raw honey. That's a great idea. Another fun thing to do, if you're going to go down slightly more down the savoury route, is you can go down, all the nuts and seed butters and things like tahini. Pumpkin seed butter is really delicious. You want to go something a little bit sweeter, you've got Brazil nut butter, which is rather indulgent. You have to be a bit careful there. But full of selenium, amazing antioxidant.
And you can buy many of these, and if you can't buy them and you grab Brazil nuts or almond nuts and you blend them, that there is your butter. There really isn't a huge intelligence required. It's take a nut, take a blender, a pinch of salt, and you're sorted. Now, to cheat, if you wanted, because I don't do dairy as much as I rarely do it, so I tend to drink oat milk, almond milk, sometimes soya milk. But the way to make them when you're in a real rush is if you have that almond butter sitting there and you put a tablespoon in hot, warm water and stir it, you've got almond milk. It's cheating and it really, really works. So I hope that's given you some brilliant ideas for breakfast, and then we'll go on and talk about a full day's meals another time. Thank you for joining us. Thanks, Tatu.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.